Okay guys, what is up and welcome back to a very exciting episode of Hook and Bass 92. So today is day 3 of the golf course fishing challenge and it is the last day. So we already went to the bridge pond, we already went to the open pond, and now it's a par 3 pond where there's that big sewer in the middle of it and there's rocks everywhere. So my goal is to catch more than 4 fish here. I don't know if that's going to happen because it's about 44 degrees out. It's pretty cold, so I'm going to put a sweatshirt on and handle it. The only good thing about that pond when it's cold is there's rocks everywhere, so all the little minnows and crawfish will crawl under there. And again, yeah, we're using a square bill, which can get in between the rocks because it's a shallow diver. We also are using a Texas rig with a crawl, so those are two very, very good baits in order to catch a big bass in that pond. So again, it's 48. It rained a lot the last 2 days, so that's probably going to get the sewer going, and the water might be really, really murky, but that doesn't matter. We're still going to try and see if we can catch more than 4 bass. Alright guys, I'll see all of you at the pond. Start over on the right side because if you can hear that sewer's really annoying because all the water's falling in it. Then I'm going to throw the crawl first, and the water's up too, so that's good. And the reason why it's good because it's up, because all these rocks down here, if it's down, you got to walk in between them and you got to twist your ankle. But when it's up, it's really good because all the bass come up to the shore. And there are, like I said, crayfish and bait fish in the water. So that all the bass come up there and destroy them. I'm gonna rip this right over by those trees over there. Kind of like sinking. I'm just gonna drag it. I'm not gonna move it really fast. Just drag it because the water's pretty cold. And it rained yesterday a lot, so it's about 44 degrees. And I'm just gonna have to drag this bait today and barely move it, and they'll just pick it up off the ground if they want it. It might be a better idea to throw it towards the sewer and bring it in, because that sewer could be sucking up all the bait fish and the bass will be trailing them. Yeah, there's just tons of leaves. And like, oh God. Yeah, tons of leaves everywhere, so. Another thing we could do is rip it out in the middle of the pond, let it sink, and cause there's a wake right there. That's probably a bass right over there. Then drag it in, because there's usually bass by that log. And it's a lot deeper too, so you won't run in the leaves out there. I ripped it way out there, probably about 8 or 9 feet out there in the middle. And I don't know, I just think the bass are out in the middle because it's so cold. It is November 2nd or 3rd, but this doesn't work on a this doesn't work. I'm gonna go rip over to the left side where the sewer is. I know, yeah, it's gonna be loud, but there might be fish over there. I just had a feeling that I chose this pond last because, in my opinion, this pond's the hardest one to catch fish when it's cold. Here you go, guys. This is where the sewer is. Like, see, hear that? So I know it's loud, but I think majority of the fish are over here. All right, so I'm done with this little crawfish. Nothing seems to hit it, and gonna pick up the square bill and use that for about 40 minutes, and let's see if we can get anything. Come on, square bill, buddy. think our best bet is going over to the right and throwing the square bill, as there's sticks and everything, leaves, everything over here. So I'm gonna go over to the right and throw this and see if we can get a fish. Plus that sewer's really annoying. It's like right after it rains, all that water goes in there, like the drainage thing, and it's just obnoxious and annoying. So I got this whole area over here that I can still cover with the square bill and see if we can get something, because today's not looking too good. I think it's just because it rained and it's pretty cold outside, but you never know if the square bill does its magical wonders. Probably gonna have to reel it in a little bit slow than usual, because it's just, I don't know, the water's pretty cold. Like my hands are really cold when I'm just reeling it in. I should have brought gloves. I wasn't thinking about that, but I should have. See, I just think the fish are out here more. But again, you never know where they could be. They could be hungry too, and fish have to eat all year round, in my opinion. So even if the water's cold, they still eat, but they're gonna go out to whatever they need in order to stay alive. I'm gonna try to get underneath that bank or street ahead from me where there's red and yellow leaves. Might be something on there. I mean, I throw it in the right direction, but it has to be about 10 more feet out, right by the bank, because there might be a bass sitting there, because that's like a little deep hole and it's warmer down there for them. So if I keep hitting that spot, something might just come out and ambush it. But it's either that spot over there or that log, because on the left side it's just over flooded. I don't think there's any bass over there. I'm gonna do the square bill about 2 more casts and switch to the crawl, see if we can get anything. It's just bad conditions, like I said. Water's all murky because it rained, it's cold. Mainly, probably the bait has to be right in front of their face in order for them to see it, but this little square bill has a rattle on it, so there shouldn't be no problem hearing it. Like my hands are so cold I can't even feel them. Just, I don't know, they're like just numb. Next time I'm gonna go, if you guys know any like gloves, like a place to get good gloves for fishing, not those big thick ones, but like skinny gloves that keep your hands warm, comment below and let me know, because I need to get a pair of those, because it's starting to get really cold out here, and it does get cold out here in Ohio. It's not warm like it is in Miami, Florida and all that. You need gloves and heavy equipment. So if you guys know any gloves, just comment below and let me know, a website, whatever, to get gloves that are good for fishing. All right, this is my last cast on this. Just rip it out there in the middle. Let it set a little bit, then just reel it in pretty slow. Because the issue is, if I use a deep diver here, it's only like 4 feet. So the deep divers go between like 8 and 12 feet. So all you're gonna grab is moss and leaves. So this square bill dives 4 feet. So in my opinion, it's a good bait to use. All right, I just got home and unfortunately I did not catch any fish. I think the weather played a big factor in it. I mean, it rained the last 3 days and the water was all murky, muddy, and it was freezing. My hands are so cold, I had to cut it short because I couldn't feel my left hand or my right hand from holding the rod and reeling it in, especially when the bait got out of the water because I brought in a lot of leaves and touching that cold water made my hands freezing. So I honestly think it was the weather. I don't think it was really the pond, but if it was like summer, it would be a good time to do that again in summertime where all the fish are active and all of that. So yeah, so we all know the pond that won was a bridge pond. We caught 4 fish there, and second place was open pond. We caught 2 fish there, and last but not least, the par 3 pond where we caught no fish. So that's about it for the challenge episodes. I think next time I'm going to go fishing, I'm going to go to the neighborhood next to me. They have creeks where I can do some creek fishing. Hopefully there's bass in there, but I highly doubt it. There's probably there's little creek chubs and there's a little bluegill in there, which will be perfect fishing bait for Matt Eddy upstairs in the fish tank. So yeah, I don't know. That's about it for today's exciting episode of Hookin' Bass 92. If you guys can do me a big favor, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And also don't forget to turn your post notifications on. Again, it's that bell next to the subscribe button. So when I post my episodes, you guys get them. And as always, catch big fish. Have a great day.